Home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
What's up? Yellow.
1st and 10 for Purdy. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
That's another.
How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
49er first down.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 5.
It's it. 18, what's up? Yellow. Do not.
They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Outside. 18, what's up? Stop.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Rolling right. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the 49ers first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And the Niners are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. What a pickup, a gain of 18, and it sets up first and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. James trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. One more time with James. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jordan James. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
It seems across the league, Mike, that there's really 2 types of teams off the bye. There's the teams that are still on vacation, and it takes them a little while to get back into playing shape. And then there's the teams that come out hot. And I'm not sure anyone really understands how to handle the bye better than others, but for this unit here, that is probably as good as they could have hoped. They had a clear plan, well executed. Now they have the ability for the rest of the game to play with a lead.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Okay, ready? 77 Rebel. Let's go. Like it.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
18 Rattler. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Going up top. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 18, watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Play action, here's Purdy, exiting the pocket right. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on first and goal.
Get set, get set. Rise up.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Now Ryland for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 2. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
Panthers 60, Panthers.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. It's third.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
So after being unable to pick up the first down on third down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter four-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now this looks like a design run, and he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You know, Mike, anytime you have a mobile quarterback and it's fourth down, your philosophy on defense has to be take him away first. And that's exactly what this defense did here, being able to contain the quarterback, keep him short of that first down marker, and get off the field on fourth down.
Yellow. Outside. Stop.
First and 10. Purdy. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point now by Riley. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead.
Eagles 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. A return now from the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Get it. Go.
Now, faking the give. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Fred Warner getting in there to drop us. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to air this one out. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Go Streets. 19 Lions.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Throwing right. It's taken in. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Come 19. Come 19.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
3. Trap 60. Trap 60. Tag. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
3. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Ready, ready.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He'll look underneath here for Barkley.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
A pass caught by Saquon. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Ready, break. Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to the air one more time. Throw across his body is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run it here with Saquon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. And this is a long one. Officially 64-yard field goal attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they do not cut into the deficit.
You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Yellow. Here we go. 18, watch out.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's complete to Pearsall. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. He's got his man. That's Noel. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And we all like to see to go. So bring yourself over here, go. And let me see you get low. If we want this good, now take it to the floor. If you want to act, what? You can keep yourself where you at.
Yellow. Outside. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Purdy going to put it up again. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Purdy again. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
To kick off.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 2. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
1st and 10.
Kirk. Stephanie. 60 by.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
It's 2nd and
8. Got it. Ready?
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Back to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 49ers' 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 4th TD grab of the season. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit.
Eagles 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun. Here's a give to Henry. And I don't think he's got that wrapped up the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And he's brought it down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
Well, after not having much success in the 1st half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
19, Tiger, 19, tight, 19, deputy.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, Dragon 60.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
2nd down and 8.
Check, bounce, go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll look to throw yet again. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
3rd and a yard.
70 line.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
70 Rangers, go.
Throwing now from the gun. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Trap 60, trap 60, Cowboy 80.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Bronco 80.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Quick throw here is complete.
This is a great example here, Mike, of just the value and the importance teams place on 1st and 2nd down. Teams call them early downs, where it's not just live and die by 3rd down anymore. Those days are kind of over. You have to stay ahead of the change. You have to stay efficient on 1st and 2nd down. If not, you end up in 3rd and a mile, and even after that nice pickup, still brings up 4th down.
18, Pioneer.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go check, go check. Ready, right?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. On fourth and goal. They've got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 2. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Pass caught by Pearsall. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. In motion comes Andrews. On second down, Purdy. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
His kick is good.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Get it. Drop Cougar 19. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Going for it all. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Still going. Mark Andrews. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
66 yards.
A big one here in the 4th quarter. A gain of 66 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Here's James. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
They'll go with him again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. $19 Lions. Hey, Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the handoff, this is James. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
10 yards on the pickup.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country and get the early start.